Hello, my friends. It's me, Nancy Vastine. I'm back. Hello. With my raspy voice. I've been trying for days to figure out this camera with my new computer that I got for Christmas. Yeah. And I don't know. Hopefully it's going to work this time. Because I made a whole video and it was in time lapse and it went right through. But I want to show you, I don't have my craft room set up. I moved again to a duplex. I don't have all my stuff out of the garage into my craft room yet. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I have been doing just to keep myself busy. And I haven't filmed because I couldn't find my camera. And yeah, I've been gone for a year because I hated my other place. I never could get myself up those stairs in that room to do any crafting. So it's a new year. It's a new time. I'm going to start all over and I'm going to start crafting again because, yeah, I love my house now. It's a duplex, 2-bedroom duplex with a garage, and I love it. So let's get on and show you what I have been doing. This is called, I don't know if you've all heard of it, it's called scratch art. And yeah, it's kind of like coloring, but you scratch it off. I'll show you some of these. Isn't that pretty? This one I don't know if I like too much. It's all pink, which is shiny. This one's all silver. I like this mandala. But you know what? It's really hard to find 10 by 10 frames, so I'm going to have to possibly go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and have them custom make a frame. Or I can probably buy a mat and cut it out myself and make frames for them. I have a white brick wall in my living room, and yeah, I'd like to frame these and hang them on that brick wall. Anyway, I'm going to do some with you, and the tools that we use are these. A brush to brush off the black. I like this one the best. It's got 2 points on it. It's metal. This one is plastic. I don't care for this one too much. And this one's wood, and I do use this one sometimes, but I'm going to do some of this with you right now. And I have to be careful because I have one glove that they sent me that goes on this hand, but this hand, to hold it, I end up scratching it with my fingernails, so I have to be careful how I'm holding this. So yeah, so anyway, about my life. You want to hear about my life? Of course, I moved out of Cincinnati during the pandemic. I think I already told you all that. I lived with my son for a few months. Found a townhouse. I thought I was going to like it living there. It was 3-bedroom, open space townhouse. I hated it. I hated all the people around. So close together. I hated all the dogs that they didn't keep on leashes. And I did have to put my little Molly down. So I just had Belle, and a couple of big dogs attacked her, so she became very afraid of dogs. So that's how you do it. You just scratch it, and now I'm going to go in here and scratch the big part off. You don't have to press very hard, and you can go over it. I'm having a hard time seeing. I haven't got my lights set up very good in this. And this one, when I move it over to see, it puts a glare on. Maybe not. Puts a glare on that, see? On my craft thing. But I can see a little better. Am I in frame? Yeah. So, I lived there for a year, lived out my lease, and I found this duplex on Facebook Marketplace. And I grabbed it. It's right across the street from an elementary school, which is interesting. It was built in 1976. It has a high ceilings with beams, redwood beams, in the living room and kitchen, and all wooden, stained wood cabinets. I got a lot of cabinets, a lot of place to put all my stuff, and big huge windows that go to the ceiling to the floor. Of course, the landlord put up blinds, half, but the top part of he didn't put them all the way to the top, so the top part of the window is exposed. And yeah, a lot has happened since I talked to you guys last. I had to get contacts. I had to get glasses before I got a driver's license, because I kind of knew I wasn't going to pass my driver's test. So I got contacts. I didn't get glasses. I need to get glasses. And I found out that the kidney disease that I have affects your hearing. So I've had to get some hearing aids. Yeah. Which I don't wear all the time because they're hard to get used to. I just go around saying, huh? Huh? What'd you say? Speak up. Don't talk so low. So anyway, this is how you do the scratch art. And it's very relaxing and very rewarding. I was going to work in my garage later on today and get some more of my craft supplies into the house, because I ordered these shelves that they fold up. They're folding shelves from Amazon. They're kind of neat. but I haven't, they came yesterday and I haven't gotten them out of the box yet, so I need to set those up and then get my stuff out of the garage and bring it in here, because I don't want to bring it in here and just have it be put on the floor and not organized a little bit. So that's what's been happening in a nutshell. I don't know what else to tell you. So isn't that pretty? That's going to be really pretty. Really, really pretty when it's done. I have a bunch of these that I got. My table's wobbling. I don't know why my table's wobbling. It's on a carpet. I'm going to have to look into that and figure out why it's wobbling. Can you all see what I'm doing? I hope so. So anyway, has anybody got a 3D printer? I'd like to invest in one, but I don't know if it's just for fun or if you can really, you know, if it'd be worth my time and money to invest in one. My granddaughter's husband, he has one, but I've asked him about it, and I think he just uses his for when he's bored and doesn't have anything else to do. But I thought maybe I could make frames for these with a 3D printer. But you know what, I don't just want to spend all that money just to make a frame. I think I'm going to try and buy a mat board and see if I can cut a mat board out and make it to where it would fit into a 8x10 frame, maybe. I don't know. I'm just talking. Just talking. So anyway, I'm hoping that this video is going to work, because I was so upset the other day. I made a video for you all, and I went to play it back, and it was on time lapse with no volume. So when I got on today, I tested this out 2 or 3 times, and the last time that I did it, I unplugged my camera and plugged it back in, and it seemed to work. So hopefully it will be okay, and I can get this video up to YouTube, because I need to start doing some crafts. I'm a year older and I feel it. I feel really awful. Oh, I was going to tell you, when I lived in that other place, I was having heart palpitations really bad. And being anxious all the time. I hated living there. I hated it. And since I moved here, I haven't had heart palpitations. They want to still do testing on my heart. And I have a little doggy that's asking me to take her outside to potty. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. My little girl had to go out and do some pee-pee. Oh, I don't know if you can say that on YouTube anymore. But anyway, yeah, she had to go potty. She's a good girl. She comes and asks and dances and prances, and the only thing I can't break her of is she looks out the windows because they're clear to the floor, and she lays and looks out the windows but barks at everything that moves out there. And in the mornings when the kids are going to school, I have to be real careful. I can't let her out because she barks at those kids. So I have to wait till they get into school in the morning to let her out. I don't have a backyard per se. I have a side yard. Excuse me. I have a side yard and a front yard with a big tree in the front. And she's so used to just going out on a leash from living in the other place that the back door to this place, like I said, it was built in 1976, but the landlord added on a garage. And so when he added on the garage, it took the back door to the side yard out, and he put a door in the back of the garage to go to the backyard. So if I wanted to put her out in the backyard, I would have to go clear out in the garage, open that back door, which is a big hassle. So I just put her on a leash and stand at my door inside my house and let her go potty. And that's how she did it at the other place, so she's used to it. And it's okay. For the time, I don't plan on moving again unless the rent gets so high here I can't afford it. I'm not kidding you. Houses in Utah are outrageous. Totally outrageous. They were building these houses over by my other place, and they were like skinny, real skinny 3-story houses. Maybe they were 4-story. I don't know if they had a basement in them or not. And they had a rooftop patio. There was no yard. They were put together. You could spit on your neighbor out your window. That's how close they put them together. I thought they had to be so many feet apart for fire code, but evidently not anymore. So at first they had them listed for $333,000. Now I'm not sure how many bedrooms they are. Now they're listing them for $777,000, $500,000. And there's houses that are going here for over $1 million. Just regular houses. There was one that came up in my email that was for sale, and it was built in 1947, and it was a small little house, but it was on quite a bit of property, and they wanted $200,000 for it. I mean, it's outrageous. I mean, it was over 2,000. I think it was 300,000 they wanted for it. I can't remember for sure, but I thought that is outrageous. And all the farmlands that used to be here before I left, well, no more. They say there's a shortage of housing in Utah. So that's why they're building. And I guess these older people who had these farmlands and they've died and their kids don't want to take over the farm or whatever, the land, so they're selling it off to all these corporations that are coming in here building houses. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I was lucky to find this duplex that has a yard. I have one family that lives next to me. I never hear them. Of course, I'm going deaf, so I wonder if they hear me. They never say anything. So I don't think they do. I asked them if they heard my dog barking, and they said no. So I guess the walls are pretty. Our living room and our bedrooms are attached. That's the only two walls in the house. So, this is how you do scratch art. And I'll probably be doing this until I get my other stuff. I don't know where my paints are. I have stuff still in a storage unit from a year ago. Yeah. I want to get the stuff out of that storage unit and get it. It's mostly my craft stuff. And I want to get it over here and get it in my garage. I want to get it on shelves and organized. But to get my kids, you know, it's like pulling teeth. I thought they would be more helpful to their mom, but they're working really hard. My one son has 2 jobs. The other one, he's just working every single day of his life. And so, yeah. I have a granddaughter that has a truck, but I hate to keep asking her. We need to rent another truck and just get it all out and get it over here to my place so I can quit paying storage unit rent. Alright guys, I think I've been on here for 20 minutes or so. So I just wanted to show you what I've been doing. If I can figure out a way to video on my phone and upload it onto YouTube, I will video the inside of my house and show you what my house looks like. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you will, and thank you everybody for continuing to watch my videos. I do notice that, and I noticed that I have new subscribers. And I thank you all so very much for staying with me. And if you haven't subscribed and you'd like to see more, please do, and ring the little bell. And please watch the commercials, because I get a little bit of money from YouTube. Not much, but a little bit. And that's all I think I have to say. I want to thank you, and I will be back. I kind of had stage fright coming back on here because I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I'm getting back in the swing of things. So talk to you later. Bye-bye.